What's up guys, it's Black Violin coming at you with yet another video. So today in this video what I am going to be going over is a hero review for the Fire Kalias. I chose to do a video on Fire Kalias because I feel he is a little underrated. The reason I say he is underrated is because most people believe his passive is useless when it actually has proven to me to be extremely useful. Many people consider the other Kalias' passive to be more beneficial, but to be honest, it's really not that great of a passive, and quickly I shall explain why the gravity control passive is actually more beneficial than the applied magic passive. Also, another reason I feel he is underrated is because he is one of the two Kalias that have a double AoE, while the other one is actually the Wind Kalias. They are the only two that have a double AoE. So when it comes to gravity control, the passive for the Fire and Light Kalias, this passive gives not only the Kalias 200 jump when maxed out, it is also applied to any friendly target. This does include heroes in story mode, such as when you have to protect Eren and Kindle. They will also gain this passive effect. Now 200 jump increase is actually quite a huge jump scale because I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe that 100 jump equals 1 elevation tile. So this is an additional 2 tile jump increase once max skilled to all friendly units. Kalias also has an extremely high jump, the highest jump in the game at the moment for 510 jump, and with a passive total of 710 base jump. This literally allows Kalias and some other units which benefit from high elevation advantages to reach these elevations much quicker and more efficiently. So they can take reduced damage while they are dealing increased damage, and can also be completely safe from DPS in certain areas. Now, while the applied passive sounds really great, I am going to tell you why it isn't. Applied magic deals 20% of the target's magical attacks to a max once skilled of 50% additional magic damage. Seeing this, it looks really great in words, but in effect there is barely any damage difference because this passive is limited to mages and supports only. Both mages and supports take a range of 15% to 25% reduced damage from magic already, so in reality at the max this skill is only going to be scaling between 25% and 35% extra damage, and only to mages and supports because it has no effect on DPS, tanks, or assassins. And it will be even less effective against a support because usually supports are not going to be on an attack build, so they will have a low magical attack rating. So as you can see, gravity control is an applied effect and constant effect, while applied magic is very limited in its usefulness. This is why I think that gravity control is a more beneficial passive than the applied magic passive. Okay, so that being said, we are going to go over the Fire Kalias' skills. So to start, he has a leader skill for Fire and Light that both increases their magical and their HP by 15%. His basic skill blasts an enemy with magic, dealing 85% of magical attack. At max skill, it's for 140% magical damage to a single target. His second skill, Spell Surge, erupts with a dark power, dealing 100% of magic attack to a max of 160% magic damage to targets in a straight line. This skill has a 4-turn cooldown. This particular skill actually has a 7 tile range and can literally reach across the entire map on smaller map areas such as the lower normal mode scenarios and the lower wanted boss levels. His third skill, Spatial Decay, has a 5-turn cooldown, and it distorts space, dealing 75% magical attack and at max 120% magic damage to all targets within range. This skill also does not have to target an enemy within its shown range, but can actually target a particular tile and reach slightly farther outside of its range to target an enemy. So at its max, it also receives a 1-turn cooldown of 4 turns. So the substats I suggest for a Fire Kalias are magical attack percent, crit rate percent, crit damage percent, and defense penetration percent. Now I suggest defense penetration actually because mages are anti-tank units and they naturally have a defense penetration already. So increasing this particular stat is going to allow them to deal even more damage to tankier units. So alright guys, I do believe that this is it for the hero spotlight. I do hope you enjoyed it and will come back for more future hero spotlights. Please subscribe to my channel because I am putting out videos daily and also working on improving them better for better viewers experience. So please leave a comment and let me know what you think about this particular video. I say this particular video because this is actually the very first video I'm done with this sort of setup, and I just would like some feedback on what you guys think and also how I could improve. If you do leave a comment, I will reply as soon as I see it, and if you have a hero you would like to see in the spotlight, please let me know also, and I will do my best to spotlight them for you. Now I also want to give out a particular shout out to OG Kush for giving me ideas on how to improve my videos. So hope I did well, because like I said, this is my first attempt to use the suggestions he made for me. So shout out to OG, thank you for the tips, and I shall see you all in the next video. Once again, thank you for watching.